6.5 down, 5.5 down, 9 forward. Good.
A Shop for Killers. Episode 4 starts in a court where Jinman is being questioned. A lawyer asks him if he saw the defendant killing civilians. The defendant is a man who looks at Jinman with a sinister smile. The scene suddenly shifts to the phone call Jinman got right after his mother's funeral. A man named Jun Cheon tells him that Bail is still alive and after his family. Jinman drives to the hospital but gets caught in a literal jam when a truck rams into his car and a group of people start shooting at him. At present, Seongjo's men are spread out in Jinman's warehouse when the lights go out. Minhae starts taking them out one by one. She kills everyone except the leader, Mr. Kim, who is the only one who can hold his ground against her. However, she gets him in the end, too. In the storeroom below, the man named Brother throws handcuffs at Jian and tells her to put them on Jongmin. Instead, she takes him by surprise and holds him in a chokehold till he passes out. She removes his mask. A flashback shows a slightly younger Jian with a boy named Jun Myung. They were dating, and one day, Jun Myung tries to kiss her when he drops her off. Before he can, Jinman and Pasin interrupt them and demand the boy show his license for driving a bike. Later, we see Jian working at a restaurant while a group of students from her school sit nearby. Jun Myung enters, but leaves once he sees Jian there, disappointing her. She comes home and berates Jinman for behaving oddly with the people around her, like her friend Min-suk and her tutor. But turns out, he had a valid reason for each of those times. Still, Jian feels like Jinman's locking her up. He agrees to let her move out if she can hit him in the face once. She assumes he's joking, and then asks if her parents really died an ordinary death. He avoids it and tells her to hit him. She tries, but naturally fails. At some point later, Pasin teaches Jian to work the forklift in the warehouse. She uses the opportunity to try and hit Jinman, but fails again. Pasin ends up stopping her going after her uncle, and at Jinman's orders, he makes her pass out. Jian is rightfully furious when she wakes up. Afterwards, Jian goes to Pasin's Thai restaurant and asks him to teach her how to fight, a martial arts style known as Muay Thai. He agrees to do so for 50,000 won a week. He takes her to a room in the back, and they start training immediately. A montage of the training follows. Jian gets better and stronger, even though she's still unable to hit Jin Man. One day, Jian comes across a group of boys cornering her old friend from school, Min-suk. Min-suk runs away, and Jian becomes their next target. She uses her new skills to knock down 2 boys, and Jinman appears to take care of the third. The police, called by Min-suk, come soon after. On the way back, Jinman drops her off at Pasin's restaurant. But Jian finds the police there, as well as a group of people from whom Pasin had borrowed money. He seems to have run away. At present, Jian and Jongmin find a setup of security cameras in the storeroom. There is footage from multiple places, including her school and the bathroom. She rounds on Brother and asks how long he's been watching her. He says they need to urgently go help Min-hye, since more bad guys will be there soon. When Jongmin puts the light on, Brother cowers as the brightness hurts him. Jian gives him a hooded jacket and demands an explanation. He starts to give one, but Jongmin interrupts and tells Jian he's only trying to evoke her pity. When Jongmin is distracted, Brother runs off, yelling at Jian to not trust Jongmin. She chases after him, but ends up falling down a chute into a small room. Brother closes the trapdoor above here. Down there, Jian finds another set up of computers featuring camera footage. Upstairs, Brother makes the lights go out and sneaks up on Jongmin, testing him, and then locking him up to a wall. He then speaks to Jian directly through the cameras and tells her to open a drawer to her right. Inside, is a handover guide for transferring ownership of Murthy Help from Jinman to Jian. She consents to the transfer and, as the new owner, orders Brother to get her out. But once she's out, she takes his gun and orders him to release Jongmin. Brother reveals that Jongmin is the reason Jinman died. Jian makes Brother release Jongmin anyway, but she still points her gun at both of them, unsure whom to trust. She agrees to hear Brother's side of the story. As per his instructions, she moves to open a video file, but Jongmin dissuades her. In an attempt to convince Jian, Jongmin says he was the one who told Jinman she was in the school basement all those years ago. A flashback shows a 13-year-old Jian holding a small kitten. Jinman agrees to let her keep it, but warns her that she must take responsibility if he dies as well. At present, she sees Min Haye in one of the security cameras and tells Brother to go give her guns and medicines. Before leaving, he gives Jian a pair of sunglasses as a gift. He reaches the warehouse and Min-hee recognizes him. Downstairs, Jongmin gives Jian a hug and thanks her. But it's really an excuse for him to inject her with a sedative. He admits he was also the one who locked her in the school basement back then. Before she passes out, Jian looks at the sunglasses. A flashback shows young Jian crying over the kitten who died. At present, she asks Jongmin who he is. An epilogue shows Seongjo and his team receive a fancy new gun that can be remotely operated at the end of A Shop for Killers Episode 4. If you are watching this channel for the first time, hit the subscribe button and watch other episodes. Until then, it's me, Mitsubishi, signing off.